Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. Now, this is a very interesting video because we've got a couple of news things to discuss and then we're going to talk about what went down today. Because I can tell the entire football world are on about what went down in Germany, as well as some Chelsea fans having a little bit of revisionism on a certain player now playing for Nottingham Forest. So we're going to get to that at the end, right? All of that at the end. Make sure you stay till the end to be here for all the content. And don't forget tomorrow's that time again. Preview time, where we look into Crystal Palace versus Chelsea. And I cannot be any more direct with what I have to say tomorrow. So make sure you guys are here. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Much appreciated. Now, let's get into it. Starting off with Houston, we have a problem. We have a problem. Yes. This player looks like he's just being thrown right back at us now. And we don't know what to do with him. So I've got a little solution, but it'll come after I show you. So check this out. Breaking. Real Madrid will not keep Kepa for next year. Apparently, decision has been made. Kepa, who gave his approval. I love Madrid. Madrid's the best. I love this place. Wonderful team, wonderful stadium, wonderful club, wonderful everything. I want to be here. Real Madrid have gone, nah, mate. See ya. So, obviously, he's going to be coming back to Chelsea. So, what do? I've got a solution. I think the only thing we can do is go full Del Boy. Now, for those that don't know Del Boy, you're either not old enough, and you weren't there when Only Fools and Horses were on, or you've watched it and you just didn't like the show and you didn't really watch it. But it's down as the funniest British comedy of all time, so I do recommend that you go and check it because you will laugh. It's an absolute classic. Only Fools and Horses, Del Boy, right? We might have to go, proper trotters independent traders, and we might have to flog Kepa. So we might actually need to get Del Boy out of retirement and, try and maybe flog him on the street market or something. Maybe, lads, everyone come round. We've got a fantastic bargain for you today. It is top of the range, non-negotiable, absolute incredible goods that you are going to need in your life. We've got a fantastic top of the range goalkeeper. His name is Kepa Arrizabalaga. It's a long one. We just call him Kep. Now, he is retailing at £15. But today, just for you, we're going to lend him out to you. We're going to put him on sale at 50% off. 50% off for all of you. So he is going for £7.50, right? Who wants it? We're going to have to do that. We're going to have to do that. Because at this point, I don't see how anyone's going to buy him. That's just the truth. So I hope you enjoyed that. But that is the only solution I have. Anyone else got anything better? If you do, let me know in the comments. So Kepa's going to be coming back to Chelsea. Another one on high wages. And that we're probably not going to be able to sell for very much. And great. So Real Madrid, thanks for nothing. Look, listen, as part of the deal, if Real Madrid can find another Spanish team that can buy him for decent money, we'll give you half the fee. How does that sound? That's terrible business if I'm being logical. But we're that desperate. Honestly, I don't see who's going to come in for Kepa. I don't see who's going to come in for Kepa. Let me know if you reckon someone will. Now, I want to share this because I think it's important for the Chelsea fans, right? Chelsea fans watching, if you go to games, this applies to you. Supporters found to be selling their ticket for more than face value will be subject to a club investigation and sanctions, including the removal of season tickets, memberships, and access to the away match ticket scheme. Now, this applies to the Chelsea fans. I thought I'd show this because I do want to put it home to you guys. If you're selling a ticket, honestly, guys, the logical thing to do is sell it at face value. Whatever you paid for it, you sell it for. Don't try and gain any profits from it. Don't try and gain any money for it. Why? Why would you? If not, that same person will still be able to go and find someone else that's selling it at face value. So you might as well just sell it at face value. It's the right thing to do. And honestly, what are you going to gain by not selling it at face value? What? An extra £5? An extra £10? Because you best believe right now, no one's going to go and watch Chelsea at 150 quid. That's for sure. So you're not exactly going to be making tons of money. Just putting it out there. And it's just the wrong thing to do. Face value, always the right thing to do. So, yeah, please. I thought I'd say that because I think it's quite important. Now, that's Chelsea. We will make a little return to Chelsea in the video in this video later on, because it kind of touches on what I want to discuss based on what happened today that everyone is now talking about. But we're gonna look at this. I can't believe I read this. I could not believe when I first saw this. I was like, excuse me? It came out that Gareth Southgate is considering extending his stay past into the 2026 World Cup. Listen, he was meant to leave after the Euros, right? Then we heard that. Now we're seeing this. Breaking, the FA want Gareth Southgate to extend his contract until the 2026 World Cup, following Friday's revelation that he could be tempted to stay on beyond this summer's European Championship. Nah. Not happening. Not happening. That's not how it works. I'm sorry, that is not how it works. Don't do it. Don't do it. The only way this becomes valid is if we win the Euros. Which we won't. For the first time, I'm not going to come on here and tell you it's coming home. It's not coming home. How's that? You know what? Maybe if I say that enough times, it might come home. But it's not coming home. So listen, the only way Southgate gets a pass, win the Euros. Win the Euros, you absolutely deserve to stay on. Because at that point, you become a legend. If you don't win it, you're not a legend. And it's not even that. Like, you can just see that we keep deteriorating. Listen, I think Southgate has hit his peak. I think it's done. I think you've been here long enough. You've done what you can. It's respectfully, some good moments. But mission failed. Some would say mission failed successfully. But mission failed, right? We made a semi-final of the World Cup. We made a final of the Euros. We were on home turf. We lost both. I'm sorry. No, we have a team that is capable of winning the lot. We do. The personnel are there. One top manager, and I believe England win it. I believe we do. So the fact that he's staying for the Euros is bad enough, as far as I'm concerned. But he's going to. That's part of the contract. I don't want any extensions, though. I don't want anything. Have the Euros, see where we finish. If we win it, okay. If we don't, goodbye. See you later. No more. No more. So, let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts. The fact that we heard Southgate is tempted, wants to move, wants to stay. And then the FA apparently are like, yeah, we want to keep you as well. No. This isn't going to be a 25-year-long relationship. I'm sorry, no. It's ending immediately. It's ended. The Euros, goodbye. Thank you. Unless we win it. So let me know your thoughts on that. Now, what do I start off with here? I'm going to talk about Hudson-Odoi. Let's start off with Hudson-Odoi, and then we're going to end with the big elephant in the room. Hudson-Odoi had a very good game for Nottingham Forest today. Nottingham Forest did lose to Newcastle 3-2, but Hudson-Odoi did score again. And I think that's 3 goals in 3 games for him now. He's playing really well. But all of a sudden, I'm seeing... Again, look, Twitter's Twitter. I don't want to give it any significance because Twitter is Twitter, and I will say this and I will stick by this, and I've seen live example of this, right? Twitter is the vocal minority. The silent majority are not on the platform. I truly believe that. So I think most people align with the same logical thought, but you won't find them on Twitter. But you'll find a very loud minority on Twitter, aka now known as X. How do I know this? Because I've seen this in more serious stuff, right? Like elections, right? If we were going down on the basis of Twitter, mate, the Labour Party should have had a landslide in this country by, I don't know, by 75% or something, if it was up to Twitter, yeah? If you had believed everything that was on Twitter and the way that it was moving, the Labour Party would have won the election by a landslide. That was when I realized, okay, no. The vocal majority are not on this platform. I'm sorry, the silent majority are not on this platform, right? It's a loud minority that are on here. You don't mean anything. as far as I'm concerned. So we're on the platform, obviously, because you get to see differing views and you get to interact, and it's a little bit of a laugh. But as far as I'm concerned, it doesn't go beyond that. So honestly, even on Twitter, don't take me seriously. Simple. Sometimes I go on there to feel it out, and sometimes I go on there to genuinely put a thought out, an opinion out, and sometimes I go on for a laugh. It's just simple as that. Simple as that. So don't take the platform seriously. I saw Chelsea fans saying, nah, we shouldn't have let go of Hudson-Odoi. No, shouldn't have happened. I'm like, yo, listen, are you serious? Now, listen, if we're going to talk about what Chelsea have done as a consequence after, like, for example, landing Mudryk and landing what we've landed now and the situation we've been in for the last 18 months and all of that, right? You could make a case that maybe Hudson-Odoi actually does survive in this team that we have at the moment. Absolutely, yeah? You can make that point. Like, for example, I'm seeing debates going on between would you pick Mudryk or Hudson-Odoi? It's a good question. That doesn't mean to say that Hudson-Odoi is now Lionel Messi. No, stop. Honestly, some people are now portraying him like he's the Premier League's best winger. Relax. No. What, he scored 3 goals. Brilliant. I'm happy for him. But respectfully, that's not exactly a massive accomplishment. Do you know what I mean? So, listen, and by the way, to answer your question, right now, if I had to choose between Hudson-Odoi and Mudryk, I'd choose Hudson-Odoi. It's crazy, I know, but it doesn't mean Hudson-Odoi, oh my God, we're missing Hudson-Odoi, we need Hudson-Odoi. Like, no, it doesn't. It doesn't mean that. Please, don't. Come on, man. Come on. And that leads me on to the next point, the big elephant in the room. Let's talk about it. What happened in Germany today? Bayer Leverkusen, Bayern Munich. Wow. Yeah? 3-0. Can I just say, Xabi Alonso and Bayer Leverkusen are doing something pretty unbelievable. Yeah? Xabi Alonso has this team playing incredible football. They're perfect in all areas, the way that they're looking right now. They are looking like, they look very likely that they will go the season unbeaten now. They have been unbeaten up until this point. Have they done the double on Bayern Munich now? If I'm not mistaken, but they beat Bayern Munich today 3-0, convincingly, right? I don't see anyone beating them in the Bundesliga now. I think they go unbeaten. But that remains to be seen. Right now, though, it's looking like it. But the way that they're playing is unbelievable. Xabi Alonso and the job that he's done, unbelievable. It's undeniable. You can't deny it. But people, as a consequence, have to take the extreme. I don't understand this logic. You don't have to take the extreme. You don't have to go, Xabi Alonso and Bayer Leverkusen are unbelievable, therefore Bayern Munich and Thomas Tuchel are absolutely rubbish. No. The disrespect that I'm seeing on Thomas Tuchel right now is insane. Because Xabi Alonso and Bayer Leverkusen are looking unreal, it does not mean that Tuchel is now washed. He doesn't know anything. He's rubbish. Bayern Munich are rubbish. They're going to do nothing. They're pointless. No. Bayern Munich right now are actually still having one of their best seasons. If it wasn't for Bayer Leverkusen and the more unbelievable season that they're having, then that wouldn't be undermined. It's as simple as that. The truth is, only one can win. And right now, it's definitely looking like it's going to be Bayer Leverkusen with Xabi Alonso. They're 5 points clear of Bayern Munich under Thomas Tuchel now. And when you look at that league table, Bayern Munich are 10 points clear of the ones behind, Borussia Dortmund included. All of a sudden, Bayern Munich and Thomas Tuchel are rubbish. What are we doing here, man? The point I want to make, the disrespect on Thomas Tuchel is incredible. It's incredible. You can argue that tactically, in this game, between Xabi Alonso and Thomas Tuchel, yes. Look, let's talk about Bayer Leverkusen and Alonso for a second. The football that they're playing is mad. It's total football. If you actually understand the definition of total football, go and look it up, right? It's a concept that has existed since the 70s, but no one has been truly able to perfect it. Up until maybe you could argue Johan Cruyff's Barca, but was that total football? Perhaps to an extent. But Pep Guardiola and his team's tiki-taka, you could argue, total football. But this is the closest that I've seen. Tiki-taka football is a concept of being able to move the ball quickly, right? One touch, passing, but kind of everyone still sticks in their positions, to be honest. But it's just really fast and it's really quick passing football. This is different. With Xabi Alonso and Bayer Leverkusen and the way that they're moving, players are moving all over the place. You can't keep up. They're all just super quick and super direct. It's like boom, 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 boom. Oh my God, it's a goal. Like, where did all that come from? You can't keep up. They're super quick. The players are moving. It's done in sequences. The way that they move, the way that they play their football is like it's done in sequences. It's not player to play, so player in this position to player in that position to player in this position to player in that position. It's this player in this position, by the end of the sequence, will find himself on the other end of the pitch. You know? But it's done deliberately. It's like all the players are blending and they're moving and it's hard to keep up with and you don't know where everyone's moving, but they all know exactly what's going on. It's crazy. It's fast, it's powerful, it's direct. It's hard to keep up and defensively they're compact and they're hard to get through. It's total football. It's like they've clocked the game. It's like they've ticked off every single thing that you possibly want in a football team. That's the way that they're playing their football at the moment. It's incredible. So, to Xabi Alonso and Bayer Leverkusen, honestly, it's incredible. It looks unreal. And it's no surprise that they're unbeaten. It's no surprise that they're unbeaten. However, I do want to say this. Results speak for themselves. And right now it's happening. We have to wait until Bayer Leverkusen actually win the Bundesliga, right? And then after that, is Xabi Alonso going to keep it up, right? Is he, for example, going to stay at Bayer Leverkusen and actually try to go on, for example, in the Champions League? Or is he going to move, like many people think, to Liverpool? Will he be able to do that at Liverpool? Will he then be able to keep Liverpool at the top? It's all ifs, buts and maybes. He might fall off. It might just be a consequence of the players that he has, the environment he's in, and the fundamentals that he's got available to him. Maybe. He's still very, very early in the game for him. Right now, it's like he's operating at 100%. It's like he's got a 10 out of 10 mark from the get-go. Can he keep it up? We have to wait and see. Someone like Thomas Tuchel is someone that has actually been there and done it. Right? And is now falling second to someone like Xabi Alonso. That doesn't mean that he's washed and rubbish. Do you understand the point? So let's see how this is all going to end up. I think with Thomas Tuchel at Bayern Munich, it's not so rosy either. And I think that is also going to play a part. I feel like, possibly, I don't want to say just things behind the scenes, but it just doesn't look like it's blending very well. And it doesn't look like things are clicking as well as a Thomas Tuchel team should be able to. Like he had at Chelsea at one point. That was clicking. We were very happy. Right? Up until some people would argue up until the end, but we knew that things off the pitch were already kicking off. When the new ownership walked in, that's when things started looking left for Thomas Tuchel, wasn't it? It definitely wasn't under Roman, because under Roman we were looking good. But now we know that things had already fallen out pretty early between Thomas Tuchel and Todd Boehly. This is what I'm saying. Things off the pitch are going to play a part. I have a suspicion that things is happening at Bayern Munich as well, in that sort of capacity. So, whereas Xabi Alonso and Bayer Leverkusen, I think, are having the best love story anyone could possibly ask for. But he's probably going to leave and go to Liverpool, where his true love is. Do you know what I mean? And then maybe down the line, he will go to his other true love, Real Madrid. And, you know, this is what I'm saying. Can Xabi Alonso then operate at the highest level? I honestly suspect he will. Personally, if you ask me my opinion, I think he will. I think it's looking like he's got all the fundamentals and everything that you possibly need to be a top manager. And tactically, he is playing a unique brand that no one is looking like they can keep up with. So it looks like a very, very, very modern, untapped version of total football that he's got Bayer Leverkusen playing. And it's probably going to take quite some time to find a team that's going to be able to repel that. So, because like I said, right now, he's looking brilliant on the attack. It's fast, it's fluid, it's direct. And defensively, it's compact and it's tight and it's hard and it's it's difficult to get through. It's perfect. That's what you want from your teams. So, credit to Xabi Alonso, credit to Bayer Leverkusen. Unbelievable stuff. But let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know your thoughts. Much appreciated. And I will see all of you tomorrow for the preview to Crystal Palace versus Chelsea. It's going to be a good one. Believe me, some truths have to be said and some realistic takes need to be said, because we need to bring ourselves to earth, I think, and we need to address the Crystal Palace game in the way that needs to be addressed, and hopefully we get the result. But make sure you're there tomorrow for that. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Hit the notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Smash the like button if you've enjoyed this. Thank you all so much. Comments in the comments. Thank you all so much, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a good one, people, in a bit. Take care, and peace.